guys, today I'd like to show you a couple of interesting hairstyles for pretty much any occasion. We're going to start from two very beautiful braids in front, and here you could actually play around with different types of braids, and then I'll show you 4 different ways to finish off your look. The basic braids can be done on pretty much any hair length, even chin length, while for the other 3 looks, I'm going to need my glam time hair extensions. I attach them as low as possible at the back of my head, alternating wefts of different colors. This way I can create an effect of instant highlights. Then I part my hair and section some hair for my first braid and for my second braid. First I'm going to create a Dutch braid and then a reversed fishtail braid. But you could actually swap them or replace with other types of braids, for example a flat 4-strand braid or a kind of a rope braid. It's totally up to you. For the first braid I pick a strand of hair and divide it into 3 parts. I start from placing the outer strands under the middle one, and then I start adding extra hair from the sides to the middle strand. So after the left strand goes in the middle, I add some hair from the left to the middle strand. After the right strand goes in the middle, I add some hair from the right to the middle strand, and so on. I cross, and I add. I cross, and I add. If you'd be placing the outer strands over the middle one, you would create a normal French braid, but since here we're placing them under it, we're creating a Dutch braid. Feel free to replace it with any braid of your choice. And by the way, if your hair is very long and thick, and you don't really like French braiding, you could actually create regular braids, a regular 3-strand braid and a regular fishtail, and simply attach them to your head using bobby pins. This way you simply wouldn't need to incorporate that extra hair into your braids. When you braid tightly, your braid is always very thin, flat and rather sad looking. So as usual, I'm going to transform it. I tug on the sides of my braid to give it some volume and texture. After that, it looks completely different. Once there is no more hair left to add, I keep on braiding normally, and then I also volumize this braid by tugging on its sides. I tie the ends of this braid with a small elastic and move on to my following braid. And to make sure that the hair that I don't want to braid stays off my way, I'm going to secure it with a couple of bobby pins. To create my fishtail braid, I grab 2 strands of hair. I start separating tiny strands from the edges of each side and bringing them to the opposite section underneath. That's the main difference between fishtail braids and the reversed fishtail braid, because in case of fishtail braid we bring the strands over, while in case of this reversed braid we bring them under. We pick a thin strand from the left section and we add it to the right section, bringing it underneath. We add some loose hair to the right strand. We pick a thin strand from the right and bring it to the left, passing it underneath. We add some loose hair to the left strand, and so on. At first this braid will also be very thin and will also need to volumize it. Now you already know what to do. You simply want to pull the hair at the edges of your braid to stretch it and give it a trendy, messy look. Keep on braiding until you reach the desired length and tie the ends with a small elastic band. For the first look, I'm going to create a trendy, messy bun. For that, I firstly put my hair together with the braids into a low ponytail. If I really planned to wear this hairstyle, I would also remove the elastic bands from the ends of individual braids. But today I'm going to need them in order to be able to show you a couple of different looks. Now you want to grab another elastic band and loop your hair halfway through it. In fact, you could do this with just a single hair tie, but when you use 2 of them, it makes this hairstyle more secure. Now you should have a kind of a bun and some loose ends under it. You want to grab some hair from the bun you just created, bring it above the elastic band and secure with bobby pins. You want to repeat this procedure several times to create a voluminous messy bun. If you want, you can also attach the ends of your hair that remain loose for now, but I personally like to leave at least some of them loose in order to create a trendy, bohemian, very soft and messy look. And there you have your braided messy bun. And if you rather show off the length of your hair, you can now attach both braids together using a small elastic band and then tie them at the back of your head with another strand of hair. Of course, you could also use bobby pins just to pin your braids at the back of your head, but I personally find elastic bands much more secure. And if you like side braids, why not put your hair into a beautiful rope braid? Then you'll get 3 kinds of braids in one hairstyle, and how cool is that? After splitting your hair in 2 equal parts, you want to twist the hair in each section toward your face, and at the same time twist the sections around each other in the opposite direction away from your face. So you twist the hair toward your face, and you twist the sections away from your face. You repeat this procedure till you reach your ends, and you tie your braid with a small elastic band. And voila, your super eye-catching hairstyle is complete. To transform this hairstyle from a day look to a night look, you can simply wrap this braid around its base. And as I'm doing this, I'm immediately securing my hair with bobby pins. This way this hairstyle will be more secure. Feel free to use as many bobby pins as your hair needs, and for that extra hold you can actually cross them over. Now this hairstyle is complete. So which version did you like most? The one with messy bun, downdo, rope braid, or this twisted bun? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I thank you very much for watching, and I see you in my next video. Bye!